It was all good and well until he posted one of these motherfucking so-called birds. Now, if you're wondering, what's a bird? A bird is supposed to be a thought, a hoe, a smut, a jump off. Now, when he posted the motherfucking bird, the bird he posted that he claimed he just had sex with looked more like Birdman, more like Big Bird, didn't look like a female. Now, after fans saw the post, talked to Ray J and reasoned with him, they were too close to Ray J, and Ray J allegedly, and this is according to TMZ, Ray J spit in one of their faces on some real Tupac shit. This might be Ray Pac Shakur. Now, he was put in a cop car because he was going to be arrested, and then apparently he got claustrophobic and kicked out the cop car window. Now, this is clearly screaming to be a nigga that's mixing way too much drugs. This type of wacky and uppity behavior, it only happens in LA. I never heard niggas in New York or niggas in Chirac just going around spitting on people. That doesn't happen. This uppity behavior where you're living a privileged life, you're going around, you're so fucking drunk off that Molly, you're so fucking high. On the track 6 p.m. in New York, he basically takes Tiger Simpson, the lovable house cat, he brings him out to the back, he basically skins that motherfucker, and then basically deep fries that motherfucker like a cat at the Chinese food store. I think he was smart enough to realize when he was beefing with fucking Lil Durk, the Chirac 5-star war general, basically Tiger disappeared. That nigga was somewhere lost in the Bermuda Triangle. That nigga was on the beaches of Dubai with his chest out trying to hide. But now he's beefing with Drake. He's like, my nigga, where's your address? I pull up. And to keep it real, I think Tiger would probably beat motherfucking Drake's ass. Not because he's more tough or more macho. I think Tiger's been losing for so goddamn long that, listen, man, the point is that tigers or cats are supposed to have fucking 9 lives. And listen, man, Tiger got about 9 L's. I think he would put that work in on fucking Drake. And I think Drake would actually get that work. So I think Drake don't want to see Tiger right now, because if Tiger can't do nothing, I think he would whip at least Drake's ass at this point. So yeah, what do you guys think? Burger. Apparently his reality TV career has been gunned up and clapped quick after he had some type of domestic dispute with his girl, Masika. And after he gave her a 2-piece combo, a couple of fries, of course, a biscuit, and he pulled her hair and body slammed her. Mona Scott and VH1 staff said, yo, we can't really fuck with that right now. Nobody's fucking with domestic violence, and domestic violence that's not taped. So the fact that we didn't tape it to air a disclaimer before it, nigga, you're out of here. So baptizing just the members of his congregation, he was baptizing cock, balls, and even a gooch, and he was doing it to underage young men. Now you hear a bunch of men still running around and parading around talking about, yo, I'm about to pull them receipts. You're like, what? Is your ass like Amber Rose or like Black China? Now, these are the moist type of terminology that's been used in the streets. If you don't know, I'm trying to keep you up to date. However, that she fucked up by coming out and saying, most recently, eventually, it'll get to a point where she's running for president. Like, whoa, hold up, hold my phone. Get the fuck on out of here with this shit, first of all. Hold up with a gravy train. This bitch must be sipping on that Donald Sterling prune juice, because this whore, she's obviously on crack. It seems like these hoes haven't learned a thing from Mimi. Once your 5 minutes of fame is up, the next time we want to hear anything, and I mean anything about you, is only if you're doing diamond push-ups while slurping on a hard cock and tickling some wrinkled balls with your eyelashes. I must believe in never being caught lacking, not even 30,000 feet in the air. He was trying to bring it on the fucking carry-on bag. And he had already one in the chamber. He's holding the chamber for the ops in case he meets them over the fucking Pacific Ocean. So they get veneers, and it's basically putting the teeth on top of your teeth, but I don't know how it works when you don't have a teeth already there. So there's nothing to kind of anchor it into the gum. But this shit's fucking ridiculous. Now, I don't know what type of package, what type of plan Mona Scott Young got them on, but they need to step this shit up. This shit was embarrassing. Every time I see that, I almost want to throw up in my own mouth. The shit looks disgusting. You know she got bad breath. You know it. Just looking at that shit, you know she got bad breath. Now, what do you guys think about it? I want when you ask the biggest hoes, they said, yeah, I fuck AKADEMIKS. Be like, yeah, AKADEMIKS stretch me out. Yeah, he wore that pussy out. He put 15,000 miles on my pussy. But then if you meet my girlfriend need to have less than 10 bodies. She's not one, okay? Now, they had Chance the Rapper on there. I mean, listen, let me translate all these names for y'all, okay? Chance the Rapper? You mean there was probably a slight chance a rapper would even show up, okay? Migos? No, nigga, okay? You better get your Spanish up and try to swim to Puerto Rico or some shit, because you niggas is stranded. Lil Yachty? Come on, man. Grab some branches and go make a raft, man. This is like Castaway for you motherfuckers, okay? They even had Skepta on there. UK artist Skepta. Come on. I'm skeptical about this whole goddamn thing, okay? Now, you could still win too. If you live in Dubai and you still want to win, he says you could still win because I get on a plane and pull up on you in Dubai. Now, this is where it starts sounding a little bit fuckery-like, okay? I'm like, huh? You're going to be going to Dubai to give a nigga $1,000? Nigga, please, PayPal. Phone and listen, just like my man Omar in the Y says, listen, you come for the king, you best not miss. Now, Meek Mill tried to step up, but pretty much got spanked like a little child and sent in a corner, and pretty much had the same face that little terrier would have if he was forced to eat a Caesar salad. Who is this goddamn slap victim? He must be traumatized, and you niggas gotta stop with the fuckery, by the way. If you are gonna run, my nigga, hit it full speed, Usain Bolt. Don't do a light jog. You know what I mean? Nigga, you should have been out after the first slap, nigga, just pew, you should have been out. Going to all these fucking shootouts only equipped with your fucking fists. You know what I mean? Because listen, anytime somebody orchestrates a fight with you, oh, we're gonna meet up here, if you are motherfucking lacking, you better stay your ass at home because it's not gonna end well. Now, nigga's taking more shots in real life than he actually took in The Wire. Nigga, that shit was fictional. This is real life. Shit. And even then, you were trying to cool it down on the last season of The Wire, but now, in real life, niggas in D.C., I don't know what's going on in D.C., but they're not loving you, Slim Charles. Get the fuck on out of Dodge and listen to me. Now, it's your boy DJ AKADEMIKS. What do you guys think? I'll equate it to a Jamaican entertainer, okay? He's a Tupac of Jamaican dancehall culture, Vybz Kartel. Sentenced to life in prison after he was like, he's the most dominant. Think about Eminem, Jay-Z, add them together, put Lil Wayne and Drake. That's Vybz Kartel for Jamaican dancehall culture, okay? He gets sentenced to life at the height of his reign, okay? Now, he didn't shed a tear. He went away for conspiracy of murder, didn't shed a single tear, walked out the court, threw up his infamous Gaza sign, and pretty much he's in jail today, years after, serving a life imprisonment. Actually, he's doing music allegedly. And to be honest, man, seems like he was mentally built for it because he seems like he's been doing great. He's been adjusted, and somehow he could adjust or kind of change his mindset from living a very lucrative and lavish $1 million lifestyle to now being in a jail cell. Okay, now back to Rowdy Rebel. Because he called any of you motherfuckers who watch my videos, if you recognize this face on your screen right here, get your ass to Mexico because he's about to get you clapped, okay? Now you gotta imagine, this guy's facing life. He doesn't give two fucks. If you are the person that quote-unquote snitched on him, even though we don't know if the people who made statements were involved in the crime themselves or maybe just regular citizens, but he ain't with it, and obviously he's mad. But how big of a oversight is this? If you are a lawyer or a prosecutor or a judge, how the fuck do you let the person who's being accused get the paperwork on the people who are snitching on him? Now, what's going on? Apparently, she has a 7-month-old, or she had a 7-month-old granddaughter who she killed because, to keep it real, man, she got tired of all the goddamn crying and Similac and basically turned her granddaughter into a Simipack. Now, the method in from time to time, people look towards me to clear up the fuckery, the confusion, and clarify the coonery that's going on in Chirac. Because of this, I don't like fake shit. Chief Sosa, aka Baphomet, he said it simple enough. Fake shit I don't like. So when I see a dozen or so people hitting me up talking about, are you excited that P. Diddy from Bad Boy Records signed the first motherfucking Savage? I'm like, Shraggy? Huh? Then I hear them switch their tune. They're like, wait, are you excited that Diddy's co-signing the first Chirac artist ever? AOKD. I'm like, huh? What? Who? Not Baphomet? Not the 5-star war general, Lil Durk? Not Lil Reese? Not Satan? Not even 9 Live Cat? Lil JJ? Wait. Not even P. Rico, a.k.a. Vegeta? No, you're talking about, who are we talking about? AOKD? Okay, now listen here, man. 2 police officers. Now, these are all felonies, but damn, imagine that. Imagine going to deposit some money, and the fucking Savage walks in, strips down, he's armed with his cock and his balls. Lethal weapons. He's ready to spew off some type of STD, and he doesn't give a fuck who gets it. and he says, give me that guap right now, or else. Or else, nigga, and you hear he's getting to the point of climax, and you're like, what's going on? You probably do the same thing. But yeah, this fucking savage, armed with his cock and balls, robbed the bank, but then got caught trying to get redressed to walk back outside. What an idiot. It's your boy DJ AKADEMIKS. You guys get in the comment box. I can't make this nonsense up. I can't make it up. You see the fool on your face. I wish I could make this up. This is just nonsense. This is what I call fuckery, but hey, get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, share, definitely subscribe. I'm out. I'm nothing, except maybe he's doing part-time security, because maybe Diddy's looking for some security after he slapped Drake. Because let's be honest, AOKD ain't qualified to even be Farnsworth Bentley. Maybe Farnsworth Savage, but definitely not Farnsworth Bentley. Now, and not your girl's age. Now, we all know Kylie Jenner is rumored to be his girl, and she's about like, 16, 17? Now, the only relationship that a 25-year-old Tyga should have with Kylie Jenner is probably packing her lunch, sending her to school and shit like that, picking her up from school. Instead, he's rumored to donkey fuck her, right? Now, Chirac, listen, as much as I talk about the Chirac savages, the rapper you would get to come at Bobby Shmurda is fucking A-OK. The nigga's garbage. I mean, he sounds like a mumbling drone. He sounds like somebody got their foot up his ass. Sounds fucking atrocious. He's not even riding the beat. He's riding the beat in his head. Garbage. A nigga like this should be slapped 30 times. Tell him not to go back in the booth ever again. Trash. But listen, reading challenge. Floyd is challenging 50 Cent to a fucking reading challenge. And we find out 50 can't even spell it. That's according to Chelsea Handler. But imagine Chief Keef, a.k.a. Baphomet, in a fucking reading challenge. Oh my God. Oh Lord, spare us. Now, rapper, but apparently they liked his song. But the other song was the actual guy from Chirac, one of those Chirac savages, fucking atrocious. Looks spooky, but I ain't gonna lie, 117 years is a motherfucking lot, alright? Get a comment box, you guys like, definitely subscribe. If y'all got 117 years, come on, what would y'all do? Listen, man, just give me 5 minutes, I'm crying, screaming. Like, I ain't even built for jail, I gotta be honest with y'all. Maybe y'all are, y'all some real street niggas in the comment section. I know I'm not. So I know 117 years he's definitely feeling. But you guys be the judge, man. Check it for you, okay? AOKD is trash, okay? Top 5 dead or alive, worst rappers out of Chirac ever. Okay, garbage, filth, noise pollution, basura, not worthy of being recycled, disposable, terrible. Just imagine hearing pussy queefs over a drill beat. That's him. They start focusing on the nigga with the extra baggy wife beater with the ketchup stains on it. They're patting him. They're patting the shit. They're almost pretty much doing a cavity search. Maybe they even slipped a finger up his ass. Now, they're playing a good cop. Smurda got verified on Twitter now. So all these other niggas, they just want to diss just cuz. And listen, it's not, and let me stop this right now. It's not New York versus Chicago. No, stop that bullshit. It's Bobby Shmurda versus nigga who don't have a hit. I might can't rap, you're right about that. But I got hella f***ing and fucking recognizing dicks. That's just not in my repertoire. I'm sorry. However, listen, man, because I've always leaned on the safe side when it comes to these situations. I mean, when in doubt, to me, it's a nigga. If you gotta think twice, it's a nigga. If you gotta show your work, it's a nigga. If you gotta show proof, it's a nigga. Now, obviously, Atlanta is like the transsexual time goons. They're part-time bums, and they're waiting to catch a body. So you might want to stay the fuck out of Chirac. Listen, real story. I took a flight. I got on a plane, and the pilot said, hey, we're going to take off. He's in that calm voice. He said, we're going to take off. We're going to be cruising at an altitude of 15,000 feet. And then I looked up there's a screen in front of you, and it said that we're flying over Chirac. I pressed the help button. I said, check, please. I need to get the fuck off this plane. Bomb. I got to say whatever code word. I'm not flying on this shit because this shit is flying in the airspace of Chirac. And those savages, listen, if Negroes got all types of, I saw Rondo number 9 with a fucking rocket launcher. They probably got some shit that could shoot a plane outside the air. So I got the fuck off that flight. So, Bobby Shmurda, if you go to Chirac, and as a Negro shit, I got to tell you, nigga, you are on your own. Fuck all that shit. Nigga, I gave you as much OG. Look, but don't say nothing. Y'all all pussy. Okay, and by the way, he put like an emoji. I gotta imagine that stands for pussy because, listen, I only send it to Breezy's when it's about to be treatment time. Okay, and I'm talking about, of course, donkey. Anyway, now, Tiger, for the advice I gave you initially that you so quickly ignored. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to need 10% of whatever you're putting in your will right now, because you should be writing it. Or at least just give me that nigga mobile you got in that Instagram video where you're dissing Lil Durk. But let me tell you this. And this is, you know what I mean? Now, I'm telling you, it's preferential treatment going on here. I mean, these people are superstars. They're not regular people. Okay, if you're a regular fucking criminal with a fucked up hairline and a fucked up looking mustache and you look fucking broke, the judge ain't gonna talk to you in private. He's gonna say, arrest this motherfucker, make sure he spends at least 5 in there, and let me talk to him in 5 years. It's not gonna be nothing else.